Lord Danaid, can you help me? Yes, of course, Princess Catlin. What can I do for you? Well, as my father's chancellor, I know that you have more access to him than others. Is it possible that you could let him know on the front something for me? Of course, Catlin. What can I do for you? I just want him... I'm just worried. I'm worried because he did not seem well before he left. And I hope he's all right, and I want him to know that I anticipate his return. I do miss him when he's away, and I hope that he's all right. Of course he's all right, Princess Catlin, but I will bring him your message. I will let him know that you are concerned about him, and that you await his return to Aberdeen. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We are here once again with Maelgwn, the theologian of Alba. We are starting our war in Norway. Now we're going to bring the strongest holy order to bear. We got order knights and heavy cavalry here, which is really interesting. This one seems to just be straight stronger though. It's got more levies. This is very close with less levies. 7 knights in each of these. The two of these seem basically equivalent. This has got the interest of the armored horsemen, and this has got the interest of the extra levies. But I think we're going to take the Knights Hospitaller. We're going to take our flag, and we're just going to plant it right above the border of Norway. You know? Nice. Right there. We will probably fight as much of this as we can with the Hospitallers, and then we will raise our men-at-arms, I think. Should be enough. Let's see if we can't... Do we have somebody who can help us with sieges? We do. Good. Let's merge those and send him down here. Is it love? Now, because we are, because we're asexual, we can complete this event, but we can't take a soulmate. We can take a lover, but we can't take a soulmate, so we're just going to do the one true love's kiss because we want to encourage our wife's attention, but not commit to that, although... She seems to be alright with that outcome. What's going on up here? Our granddaughter needs to be educated. She is learning. Do I have a slot? I could do this myself. Somebody else who could do it? My daughter also. My sister, I mean. This is Princess Moore. This is my court physician, my sister. And my daughter as well. Her mother. Since her mother has a slot open, her mother can do her education, I think. Wait. No, that's right. Yeah, this is her youngest daughter. That's fine. That's perfectly acceptable. We gonna call any allies in? I think we will call our brother in, because it seems like this is a war he'd be interested in. Because of the family history of it. No family, none of that stuff. I hope I don't get the Kingdom of Italy, because I'd just give it to someone else and make it independent, I think. This is the Kingdom of Italy Alliance, which I don't really want, and this is... Sarkosha, which I'm not really interested in either. Other than that, we have our nephew, who's not interested in us, which is fine. And that's good. Let's just do this war then. Just make this thing happen. Oh, I accidentally clicked yes on an alliance with him. That's too bad. Hopefully he doesn't call me to a bunch of wars, because I'll have to say no. And I don't really want to degrade my, my fame, since we're on our way to legendary figure finding. Oh, we got our bailiffs. That's a really pretty big deal, because that is one extra building literally everywhere. Now, what are we going to replace? We're going to make as our next choice, because this is our choice one, right? We could try to finish manorialism faster. That's 5 years. We are getting fascination 67% as opposed to fascination 40%. There's other useful stuff too. Battlements for all of the fort upgrades, which are really useful for advancing our buildings. Household soldiers is just like an army strength increase, which we could use. Horseshoes is army speed. Not that big a deal to us. Art saddle is armored horsemen. We couldn't actually build a unit of those now if we wanted to, because we're full, so we would have to get household soldiers first, like logically. Got royal prerogative, so we can go to the highest crown authority. Got communal government, which allows us to get more development. We're not even close to the cap yet. Oh, we probably actually are around the cap now. Naval spill, that's so bad. It's several claims per war. That is good. And coinage is development. Just like a flat bonus to development growth, which is not bad either. But I think our first choice here is going to be household soldiers. We'll just let manorialism tick through on its own. No, I will accept my brother's war. Aiding my brother in war. What are we going to do about that? I have my my levies available. I would probably want to raise them here. And then hopefully we can send this to him, and he can make use of our levies to win this war. He's probably close to winning as it is, because these armies are so weak. The question is he smart enough to do this attack on his own? And I don't know if he is. Oh, we're already infirm. Our poor self. Oh, this is what killed our father too. Just a general failing of health in later life. It's not great, but we're probably going to at least be able to do the first most significant war with Norway before we die. I mean, infirm doesn't mean you're going to die right away. It's just such a big penalty that your health, like, we're still fine somehow while we're infirm because of intense bonuses. But that's not going to last. I do figure we'll probably have some years of life left in us. Increased our intrigue. Notable guest has arrived. Also, we can look over here and start building out all of our major buildings. We have so many buildings and a little bit of money on hand to build them with. So this is horses, right? Now, this is light horsemen. So light horsemen would be supported by blacksmiths, because blacksmiths are all units. Stables, which we already have put in. It looks like stables is the only thing that can support the light horsemen, so we'll build stables here. That night effectiveness would also be useful, and I'll find the other spot with light horsemen. Is that you? Nope. Is that you? Nope. Is that you? It must exist. There we go. We'll put blacksmiths here as well. Blacksmiths is just a pretty good overall building, to be fair. Bit of holding taxes, bit of men-at-arms for anything, some levy reinforcement, and a knight percentage. Not a bad building. Now, this does not have any unit in it, and we want to increase our unit strength first, so this is a heavy infantry unit. Now, I figure here, to get heavy infantry unit, we're probably going to have to do blacksmiths again. No, heavy infantry from barracks. Heavy infantry and then heavy infantry. Okay, we'll do that. We'll build the barracks. That seems fine. It's plus 100 levies. It's not that good a building. Maybe the it's 20% though, as opposed to 10%. I think the blacksmith is just a better building. So we'll build blacksmiths there. Nothing here. And we build blacksmiths here as well. Where is my last unit? You shouldn't be here. You should be here. Huh, that has been misassigned like the whole time. Oh, because there's a bonus in your capital, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah. If these are going to stay here, this should lose this building, because this building, maybe we'll end up putting more heavy infantry in later. You know, I don't think so. I think we're going to just move them. I think we are. We'll just move them. We can put the, the siege engines there. Let's put blacksmiths here. And then we're almost out of money, but not enough that we can't build the last building. So this is, well, we got 2 more buildings really, and we will not be able to build the last building. We have nothing stationed here. We will probably end up stationing our siege weapons, as I just said here, but I don't think there's anything that helps them. Farms and fields or cattle pastures. More money, more general. This ends up eventually giving us a bit of levies. This gives us levies. It eventually gives us reinforcement rate and then some development growth. And the alternative, which is the farms and fields, gives us money supply limit, money development growth. This is probably better, I think, for a place that's intended to be primarily economic. So we will grab our first farms and fields there. Well, I mean, our farms and fields there. And then the last place we haven't built anything is here, but we don't have money for anything right now. Not even for something that costs 95 gold. I don't think hunting grounds would... maybe hunting grounds would be okay here. Might actually be a good spot for hunting ground. We'll have to figure that out later. We don't have the money for it anyway. And by the time we have the money, we can do it, we probably will have the money for it. So let's just stick with the war for right now. Look what they are. Well, if I add you in here, like if we join up, will you go? Because I will... Hopefully you'll go. Like, can you go? Because you'll win this if you go, my man. What if I do it? What if I ask the AI to support me? It'll probably be smart enough to do that. New opponent, so... Holy War for the Kingdom of King conflict no longer with him. It is with this dude. He's not a Staru, but he's still not a Christian. My goal is the same. You guys not going to come in and support? You're just going to let this happen to me? This is, like, so evil of you. Like, why would you do this? Why would you do that? You can't beat these guys by sitting there, my friends. You gotta fight them. All right. So you're gonna fight them now that I'm gone. So now you think I've weakened them just enough that you... Well, that's fine. Whatever. We've lost many men, and it was a horrible thing to have happen. But if that's what you think you need to do, then at least it'll be over, right? Once my guys are at home, we will just get rid of this. You know, we are a little upset about how badly that went, but whatever. We can't we can't make you do the just thing. Once these are down here, we'll split this. I don't think, like, they don't... We'll have to like more than triple it, which is the worst part. It's the divide, send you away. Can also divide you. I'll send you this way. Actually, you can go back. Unsure why you won't let me divide this. Oh, it's like one big regiment. Nothing we could do about how big it is. Alright, so we just built all of our bloomeries all at once. That's nice. So we are probably in pretty good stead. Yeah, there is no supply limit here for any number of guys. Where is the siege? Where's this siege? Oh, it's nothing to do with me. Alright, Ireland is coming, which makes sense since we pushed him to courage. A courtier between friends. Alright, so this is... When did we become friends with you? We're not friends with you, we just know you. Who are you? He's not that good, though. No, I'm gonna have to politely decline because he's just not that good. I don't want the rivalry, though. How bad is my stress? Because 30 stress is probably worth more than a potential rivalry with an enemy liege. We don't really need that to happen. There we go. Nice job. Do we have any place around here that can take them? Yeah, here can. Okay, we'll take this down to there, and we'll move you to here, I suppose. Actually, to here, I suppose. I guess we move you down to there. My caravan master's died. Gather these guys together and send them up north. Gray days. A stray arrow whizzed past my head in the yard. I feel nothing. No fear, no anger, no panic. This has been par for the course recently. I feel as if I exist behind a curtain, keeping me from feeling and the world, and I am so tired. I think I will go back to bed. A gift fit for... No, I don't. My heart's not in it. I mean... all too much. Melancholic. They're just piling them on, this poor old man. What horrible luck he has. What sadness has been drawn out in him. Let's bring these guys together. Let's do a merge. And let's hit here. And right in the middle of our war, we've died. What a way to go. Well, since I think this game is coming to an end as we finally stamp out the Astaru, I think it's very likely that unless she dies very young, King Catlin will be our last ruler. Queen Catlin will be our last ruler. Maybe we'll start with her son if we haven't succeeded our major goals. The only thing left to do, I think, is to convert all of Alba to our culture and to finish up these wars to get rid of the Astaru, and then we're going to move on to a different game. So I'm probably going to continue the numbering series with Catlin here, our first and glorious Queen of Alba. And we'll see. If her life is very short and my goals aren't finished, we will go on to her son. But we'll have to see how that is. She's more inclined than her father was to introduce equal gender laws. Now, what is her education? Learning again. She's whole of body. Interesting. Seems she wants to be queen for quite some time. I guess we'll continue down and hit scholar for her. We'll take the learning and the development growth, and we'll go down here. Then afterwards, I think we'll do something in diplomacy for her, like maybe August. Could be interesting. Shadow of Flame, Twilight. So you want to catch his fame. His fame was not, he would never got to Legend Among Men, so we could probably do that. It'll help us push towards the goal of getting equal inheritance. I think would be interesting. We caught them here. We're going to easily win this battle. That was an unexpected quick death. Two bad health results in a row really just made that happen. You can go in. You will be the spy master, of course. You will be the steward, of course, and our marshal will be those off the list. Well, we will have to talk to the Duchess about her feelings about this, I think. And then we will assign you as our marshal. So this is Dwed, who is the ancestor of Ectegol, who of course is of the line of King Findbarr and Fergus. So that's who that is. So this is Duke Rory, of course. He's the Neil. He is the current holder of Lothian. He seems to have taken the top off of Galloway. Okay, well, that's a thing. That's a thing you can do, I guess. That's a thing you can do. This is Fortescue, who is the husband of my sister. That seems like a perfect... Not my sister, my aunt. Seems perfectly acceptable. Of course, our sister rules in the north, and also a lot of the center land has split. So the Heartland is a lot less stable than it was before. I don't think she's going to make war with her sisters, though. I don't think that makes any sense. I think she's probably pretty happy being queen. She is diligent, which implies that she probably would be development focused. It does mean that I don't have any places to put my military anymore, and we just built all of those buildings for them. But this is kind of what we had to expect, right? All of our sisters were going to get something. We're gonna have to figure out what we can do. We may hold land in Norway, to be fair, since likely some territories are gonna fall to us, right? They're in like full rebellion up here. What happened to my southern troops? Did they somehow get eaten? Is there a lost battle or something? Because they were sieging here, weren't they? Did they get driven off? I'm actually legitimately confused what happened to all of our troops. Is it because... Oh, it's because we took over and somehow that put them out of our army, I guess. We'll ask our head of faith for gold. I don't want to spend the piety on that, to be fair. I'd rather... I probably need the gold more than I need the troops. So we will, in fact, ask our head of faith for gold. Up here in the north, we're gonna... I think we're gonna stop. We're gonna drop our flag back up here. And now that we don't have the Hospitalers to fill out our army, we will send these guys and we'll use the entire forces at our disposal. Are we gonna have to stop them up here? I think we're gonna have to stop them up here. Which isn't great, but we can't afford to go to sea. What is this? What is this? Arrange a marriage. So you want... You want the Princess of Sweden to marry my son and heir. She is a Catholic girl, right? She's Catholic Norse. And we're gonna have Sweden as our neighbor soon. I think this is appropriate. I think we'll do that. Absolutely think that's fine. Just drop into here and try to make an end to these guys. Oh, what? Did he, like, literally die? In the very first battle. This has been an extraordinarily unlucky time. So our elder son and heir, who literally just got betrothed, died immediately in battle. Probably? No, he was a good enough soldier. He belonged out here. Who is this man? I don't want you to be living anymore. I am so angry about this. I don't know what we're gonna do about him, but right now we're just being angry. Okay. Sure. Marry my new heir. Hopefully this girl isn't just unlucky. Like, you know the thing I don't want to have happen? So many of them. Oh, we're pregnant again. Well, that's a late in life pregnancy too. Good, good. So who is our son? He is 13. He is diplomacy oriented. His guardian is this random French woman. I mean, she has the right education at least. You're not doing anything silly like having him change his culture or anything, are you? No, his culture isn't changing. I still don't like that, so we're going to remove his guardian. And we're going to give him a guardian closer to home. I mean, you're not atrocious at this. But I still don't think it's the right decision. I mean, you're going to have pedagogy, but not that soon. Anybody who can do it in our court who has the right education type? No. No. Interesting that that's so high up. Let's close this. Oh boy, everything is just happening all at once. So this is Prince Kustinen. Good old Kustinen. What are we gonna do? Maybe I try to find someone among my vassals. Is my... So Duke Duned could potentially do it. One of the others of these, Debed. I think Duke Duned is who we're gonna have do it. We're gonna ask him to, assuming he's not. Yep, he's got an open slot. So let's offer him a ward in the way of my son and ask him to do it himself. Go for it, kid. Hopefully you can safely travel what has to be an extremely short distance. Yeah. So you're going up to Moray. They've been doing better. Moray has been doing better lately. Something that is worth noting. Stone of Glass. Sell everything, which is too small to read. No. How does he feel about us? So we think he's pretty trustworthy, so we'll give him a favor. That's fine. Do this ransom. Oh, we already clicked it. Okay, now we have to look at our artifacts here and say, I think we've fallen out of caring about the old House Alpin. This is a book we don't care about that we're going to let break. And this is the Gaelic Book of Chivalry, which we do care about. We will keep this around. There we go. Okay. What accolade was... Did I lose... Let me think about this. How are my accolades right now? So these are the two accolades that I've had the whole time. They're both heading towards 4. One is a Huntsman accolade. and one is this idealist accolade. The truest son of the boar is master of revels and politics. We're not going to change that. Okay, that's fine. Let's get Sweden to join. I think that's a wise idea. Now here we have 2 events. Our queen is truly generous. Dyfnarth, taste the spectacular roast swan. So they're eating all of our food. I can join them. Can't you see they're starving? Bring more saffron cakes. It's more opinion of these 2 random guests. I don't really have any specific desire. Well, he's a random guest. I don't know about her. She's a courtier. Don't really have much need for either of them. But let's be kind anyway. And here we have the same person and someone else. It's her again. I mean, I was just kind to her like 10 seconds ago about and fine with her eating. No, this is fine. How is my stress? My stress is really good, and I have full whole of body, so I should probably... Where is it? Did we not have it anymore? Oh, I'm ambitious. I thought I was diligent. I'm ambitious, not diligent. Yeah, that makes sense, because our whole family has been ambitious, so that's a thing. Whew, all this is fine. We do want this war over relatively soon, though. Let's head down this way and try to get this siege over with. Show Princess Slain in at once. It's my sister. Thank you for acknowledging my rule, sister. Very good. He's now in Moray. Hopefully you can finish his education just fine. Hopefully we can get this siege done down here. That's actually interesting. Okay. I mean, let's hopefully we can carpet siege over in this direction. Hopefully these guys up here will eventually recharge their food supplies and then head down here and do stuff. He is a man now. It's been a while since I saw my old heartthrob Rory. Even after all these years, the thought of him as the subject of my childhood infatuation occupies my mind in the midnight hours. He is a man now, and I cannot help but feel myself reaching for my quill when I think of him. Perhaps I ought to finally make my feelings known. No, I think we're gonna... No, I don't think so. It's cute, but no. No, now is not the right time for that. I think she knows better. Negotiate an alliance. So my sister wants an alliance, which we will accept. Gained a new learning lifestyle perk, which we will take scientific. Nice. We will probably end up with even more learning than our father had, which is good. Because some fast innovations might be useful. These last wars are going to be a bit of a trick, considering there's 2 more wars left after this, and they may not be single like battle wars. They might require multiple steps. Gonna take this back, but the Irish are coming, and I hope the Irish just land in his face. Another son, huh? And what a good boy he is. Let's name him after our father. He can be Maelgwn. Just head down here to here. Guys, come on. Are you gonna... Why would you come here? Why wouldn't you stop them from besieging? I'm gonna have to go to sea and stop them from besieging myself, because this is something that apparently nobody else can figure out needs to be done. 44 gold's not that much. We shouldn't complain. Everything's gonna be fine. We'll just land right on their faces. We're big enough to do that, I think. Ooh, our knight maimed Skolbear, the commander. And our other knight was wounded. Okay. I'm going to separate this army, sending the stronger, smaller unit to kill that, and sending this unit to re-siege the lost siege here. So that they'll join up. Please catch him. Can be hard to catch a much smaller army, but this is turning out fine. They abandoned their sieges. That's not great at all. It's not what I wanted. Oh no, they didn't abandon all their sieges. That's fine. I can be okay with this. Hope he's formed a new alliance. I don't think it's going to make enough difference. This is going to be another successful battle. And these sieges seem to be happening really quickly with certainty. I took Fiona out playing with a bow, and to my surprise, she ran into a wounded doe. Greatness awaits you, yes. Be ambitious for sure. All ambitious all the time. That's what we want. I think we'll just come up here and see if we can't get some luck off of this. Maybe make some money. Prisoner taken in siege. This is probably somewhat important. 12 gold will do. A strange noise. It is a birthday party. So these are our friends. So this is Count. This is the Count of Coruna. I don't even know where this is. Where is this? Ah. In Iberia. And this is Musa. Okay. Also our friend. I will take the medium-sized gift. Stained glass shards. That's fine. Why did you abandon your... I hate the fact that they always abandon their sieges. It's the worst. It's just like so the worst. Because it makes these wars take forever. Because they abandon their sieges when they think they should be coming with you to fight battles that we don't care about at all. You know, we don't. We just want the sieges completed. No, don't follow me. Don't follow me. I don't need your help. Stop, then. I need the sieges more than your damn help. I love it when they follow you when you don't need them to, and they don't follow you when you need them to. It's like, it's so bad. Literally, nothing up here matters. Nothing up here matters. The only thing here that matters is these sieges. If you finish the sieges, we finish the war. Kustinin comes of age. He's done okay in his education. He'll be a decent diplomat. That's good. Who's declared war on me? Rally the troops. Please tell me that I've gained enough prestige that I can do this with one of the holy orders. Yeah, this should be fine. No, I don't have enough. I need another month. That'll be fine. Should be perfectly okay. We'll banish them as we always have. It's always the same. Please, no one try to help me. Doesn't work. Doesn't make sense. Don't do it. Don't do it! Please, winning these sieges will win this damn war. You guys, come on. Don't care about this. Small beaker bell we will keep. I think we'll just get rid of this. I don't think we really understand what it is. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, this war is taking forever because they keep moving, so I'm just gonna not move. You want an oath of true friendship? Sure, let's do it. We can be best friends, man. That's cool. I think we're gonna have this anyway. Like, if not right away, like, in a couple of sieges. They're gonna de-siege this. There it is, right there. Well, no, make sure you're paused. Oh, I hate when elements appear on the screen with the button is paused, because it always makes me think the game is still running. I know. It's great. Planned cultivation. Okay. Let's gather together. Actually, let's just disband. What is even this? What is even this? This is some kind of... Why did they come here? Why did you come here? You foolish weirdos. Why did you come here? I hope that there's a holy order available and we have enough piety to grab them. Because I think if we put the best commander we have available to us on it, they will probably win. And we could just not worry about this anymore. Get in there before it stops being defense, though. Yeah, good. Okay, that's fine. We've done it. We've taken Norway. We're going to need to look at what we actually have happening. Shadow of Fame Dawn. My father, the great King Maelgwn, died of old age a long time ago. It wasn't a long time ago, but whatever. Many still consider me to be his daughter rather than a woman in my own right. Just yesterday, an old peasant was praising him as if he was still alive. Yeah, you know, that's how it goes. He's not actually that much ahead of us. He's only one rank ahead of us. We can catch him if we want to. See what's going on in here. We've got to station men-at-arms. We got to look at everything else we got to do. Got holdings to feudalize. Oh man, to do this. So be it. So wait. The Catholic Denmark has reformed, which is nice. Which means actually, if we were to look at this. It's sort of a little easier than it was before because the Astaru kingdoms have more or less broken up. We have this tiny bit here, which we can hope Denmark will deal with it. We have to conquer it, we'll do it. Disband all. We have these two pieces of Sweden to do. And then this, and then the Catholic rulers will rule everywhere. While Astaru won't be eliminated from worship, it will be eliminated from leadership, which is usually enough. This Auster battle axe we don't need, so we'll just get rid of it. This is the last guy's armor, which we will just get rid of. Alright, we're gonna raise a runestone to our victory. No, we'll actually raise a runestone to our departed father. We will put it in... Well, let's see, right? We can't keep all of this. That's for certain. But what can we keep? We may hold it for a while, because I could see us giving... Oh, he's 16 already. Right, I just saw you grow up. I just saw him grow up and I didn't even notice. Okay. Let's look how the current succession looks. Somehow this is all going to his brother. For the first thing we're going to do is we're going to change this Confederate partition to a partition. Pass that law. Now we need to make sure we do not have the title of the Queen of... Did that not work? We wanted to figure out how this is going to come out, right? So let's unpause. Oh, I can't unpause while this is up. Fine. Let's look at what the Duke titles here are. I think we control... Like, we're looking for duchies that we will control all of. Right? Like this. Yes. This, and we have all of this. Now, where is the de jure kingdom capital of Norway? It's up there. So we won't be holding that. That's already held by someone else. But we have both of these in full, I think. This is 2, so we'll probably be giving that away. This is 3. Okay, Rock Through the Ages. Let's put it in... here. Okay, we did that. That's a start. Now we need to look at what our succession is going to look like. So you are holding this. Now if I create... Oh, I don't have any money. So my biggest problem right now is a complete lack of money for making titles. Ask our Head of Faith for gold. 300 gold will get us at least one of those titles we need, which is good. We will use this wealth height wisely. Thank you very much. Oh man, this is a huge amount of work. There's so much work to be done up here. This is a life's worth of work. Yeah, just Christianizing and modernizing and feudalizing this area is a life's worth of work. So... if I were to make this title... Oh wow, these are actually more expensive than I expected them to be. If I was to make this, right? It would immediately make it my son's. Right? Make it my second son's, making this his. I can then go to my first son and I can grant him this, this, and this as his. Guaranteeing that he gets it, but I don't have to do that. The other thing I could do is grant him 2 of them, and then when I have the money again, I can make him the duchy title. Right? I can grant him these. I mean, I need to get rid of a lot, right? So grant those to my heir. We'll still be helping him to deal with it, even though we don't hold it. Looking at what else I hold that doesn't matter, we hold this and this. We look at this, we can see this is part of that duchy, which is split with... Okay, so we're gonna need somebody here. Now this is a Dutch knight, he's acclaimed, he's 61. He has a daughter, that's fine. Like, it's actually quite fine. I'm gonna grant him this. That'll remove him from his position as acclaimed knight, but he's retirement age anyway, and he has a daughter, and he's been an acclaimed knight for a long time, so he deserves the promotion. So now let's look. Who are you? How do I feel about lustiness? I'm actually honest, trusting, so I don't like it when people cheat on their spouses, so we will try to punish him for it, and then when it doesn't turn out, it doesn't turn out. What's that? Where is he? He's here. Okay, we're gonna grab our flag, drop it here. We're just going to use our men-at-arms. We don't need more than that against this guy, I don't think. And we will send them directly in. We will, in fact, destroy his army, which seems to be fighting his neighbor. Now, is he independent? That's weird if he's independent. He is somehow independent. No, he's part of Galloway. He should be his liege. Yeah. He's his liege. So why am I managing him? I didn't think you managed stuff like this yourself. Mysterious scriptures. So my daughter, Fion, and her little friend Rory have taken a copy of the scriptures from study and brought it into the playroom. She can be humble. Yeah, that's cool. So we'll defeat this. We'll head over here. Do we have anybody that we can ransom? Because it would be nice to ransom people. No. Alright. That's okay. Still looking at what we need to get rid of over here. We're going to get rid of this whole duchy. Who are we going to give it to, though? If we look at our situation right now... I could also give these to my son, and he can figure out who to give them to. He can't hold this much stuff. But having too many titles will encourage him to buy the duchy as soon as possible. So let's grant him both of these as well. That puts us down to holdable territory. I can keep all of this for his brother, which I think is fair. I'd say we give this duchy title to his brother. We'll make the duchy title before we die. Which seems fine to me. Let's just finish this little rebellion and then we're going to bring this episode to an end. We now control Norway. It is going to be an enormous task to try to feudalize it and modernize it. Feudalize it and Christianize it. It's going to be quite difficult. We also want to see if we can double our amount of prestige in order to hopefully... Yes, we will go to this feast, but that'll be for next time. In fact, as soon as this siege is done, we will probably be out of this. So we have you... Moore could do it. Moore's an excellent... Moore, you're good at everything. Aunt. My aunt is good at everything. But... You know, actually, she's the youngest of the top two, which means she'll be doing it for the longest. We should just never do it. It makes sense, right? All in the family. Nepotism is great. We clicked this already, right? Yeah, we're joining this feast. So let's go. And once this siege is over, we will decide what to do with this guy and then bring this episode to an end. We have a lovely time ahead of us. It's 7 months away, which means there's definitely going to be a next episode. Hopefully this gets done fast. 3 months, so... Oh, what's this? You want... Betroth my youngest daughter to your son? Oh, wow. It's the Byzantine Empress. Well, I mean, he's not your heir, but he's still it is marrying into the Byzantine Empire's family, which is pretty cool. It's grandson. So wait, this is you. This is your heir. How is this your grandson? It's not. Is. Who is this? This is like... Why is he not listed as one of your children? Why do you have an unlisted child? That's weird. It's fine. Let's do this. That seems like a great match. She can marry the grandson of the Byzantine Empire. So this marriage now goes through. So the future king of Alba is married to the daughter of the king of Sweden. That seems strange considering where this whole thing began. Get this siege finished. Religious convictions. I've gotten an idea. In my attempts to align Duchess Ulfdir to my interests. With the right arguments, I may be able to convince her that I am not acting merely in my own interest, but in the interest of the Lord himself. I believe I can make a very convincing argument. Let's do it. That's good. That's enough. We don't need to be seeking... Yeah, I was going to say, that's enough. We are good. I am going to ransom you your son back because I win anyway. You also want your this is my my cousin. Sure, yeah. I don't have a spy master anymore. But this is my sister. Yes, this is my sister. She can definitely be my spy master. She looks so angry down there. Lear, you're doing good. You look so angry. Okay. So we have finished this war. Let's enforce our demands. There we go. Now let's just drop this. We gained legitimacy. We are capped on legitimacy. No one can question our right to rule. That's absurd. I don't want to ransom him because that would be silly. What do I want to do instead? Well, it's not my territory, so I can't strip him. I could banish him, which would force the person who holds it right now to do something about it. But the fact is, while I do not like adultery, I'm anti-adultery, I do have to say most of the other things I could do other than ransoming him would probably be unjust. So now that we have enforced our will on the man, we will... You know, we can hold him in prison until he can pay the fine. I think that's what we're going to do. We'll hold him in prison until he can pay the fine. We had all these Astaru in our prison down here to get rid of. But with that, I think we're going to bring this episode to an end, even though I think I've said that 2 times before now. Right. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me the next time. We are here with Princess Catlin Maelgwn of Alba. Goodbye for now.